Well, all right, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I just got off of work and fixing to try to go catch a few fish. And gonna be trying a bait today. I don't know if anybody has tried it. I'm sure somebody somewhere has. But I was actually kind of scared to Google it or YouTube it. I didn't want to see it and then see that, you know, everybody and their brother did it. I like to think that I have an original idea every now and then. But shellcracker, or red ear sunfish, if you want to call them that, they're the target today. Shellcracker actually have crushers in the back of their mouth or in their throat that actually allow them to eat freshwater mussels. I just went to the grocery store and bought some mussels, and it's not what would be in my local creek, but I've got to think that the scent is still there. The smell, if you know what I mean, is going to smell like a mussel or a shellfish of some kind. So we'll find out, is it a decent bait for brim of any kind, or do the shellcracker go crazy over it, or what? So headed down to my local spillway. Made it to the spillway, which is not spilling just a whole lot right now. Interesting way to tear it, right here in the top middle. This is to destroy the bag. Whew, vacuum sealed. Vacuum sealed, and I've actually got I've got 2 packs of these in there. Looks like we got a few to choose from here. Definitely some milky looking nasty water in there. Supposed to be cooked, so I hope that 100% means that these shells are open and I'm not gonna have to like shuck these things. See what happens. Get this opened up here. Definitely smells a little fishy. Let's open this bad boy up. Check that out. It is a little gooey. But I'm just trying to think here, what could we do? Let's try it. Let's try it. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. We'll see what happens though. Ooh. So again, I've just got this tiny size 8 Aberdeen hook. I mean, it is really tiny. We got some kind of action right over here. Making a change early. I'm putting on a size 6 hook.
A few moments later.
First fish is on. Oh, we got a little catfish. We have got a baby cat. And he has hit these mussels. Wow. I can't say that's too big of a surprise. Yes, sir. Y'all check that out. Not big at all, but a great eating size. I can totally see these mussels catching catfish because, I mean, you fish for them with shrimp, so, and these definitely have that fishy smell to them. So this time of year, those smaller catfish like that will school up. There he is, there he is. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? It's a bluegill this time. Well, I thought that these shellfish would catch us some shellcracker, and so far we've gotten a catfish and a bluegill. Not bad, not what we're after, but it's good to be reeling in some fish. See if we can just cut it in half this way, right here. Just like that, just kind of pull it in half, basically. We'll try a mussel nibble, because that's basically all that is. Maybe we'll get more of that hook point on the next fish. Getting some quick action now that we moved locations from where we started. Getting bit a lot quicker now. But it did take a while. It took a while to get that first bite. Got him. Got him. He just started swimming with my line. We got this. All right, so camera overheated again. You know this has been an ongoing problem for me. I'm wondering if my camera has just about had it. Fixing to bite the dust, hitting the old dusty trail or something. Gonna cut our line with that guy. Last video we were catching bluegill. This guy is probably bigger than most of those we caught. But catch and release on the bluegill today. I will be tickled though if this bait pulls in a mess of them. Got it. Got it. Good fighter. Dude just spinning in circles. He was toying with it and I kind of just decided, hey, I'll set the hook. Another catfish. All right. Tiny cat. No, I don't know. He's about the same size. Yeah. About the same size. Check this guy out. Now, I want y'all to know, normally I wouldn't keep catfish quite this small. But I don't think I've caught any catfish out of here this year. And so I don't feel too bad about keeping them when I haven't been catching many. But then also, I want to do this taste test with my wife's grandfather. Take him some hardhead saltwater catfish meat and see what he thinks, because that man has ate some catfish in his time. Not just all that impressive, little bitty guy. I mean, we're talking maybe, I don't know, half, 3/4 pound, not big at all. See if we can put another one on. All right, made a small move, maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7 yards up the bank. We're getting bit. Got a fish. 6 or 7 yards up the bank, but just needed to come at these fish a little bit differently. I kept getting hung up in the rocks, and I know there's some fresh water coming in right here, and I feel like there'll be some fish here. So check it out. Made our move, and we got another one of those little catfish on. This one is probably fighting harder than any of those, and looks to be about the smallest. Right in the corner of the mouth though. We're gonna keep it. Dude, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna have catfish fingerlings, I think. So that's basically what these fish are. Just catfish fingerlings. Dude, they are feeding in that current. Didn't quite get that one out as far, so let's see what happens. So what I may have to do, since I can't add more mussel, there he is, saw my line take off. I can't add more mussels to my hook or it's gonna tear off. I may have to add another split shot to my hook. Fingerling cat, y'all. Getting them all in the corner. Very corner of the mouth. That one may have actually flaw hooked him. That one's a little bit on the smaller side. We're gonna let that guy go. Put on another half. I think as these mussels, oh, right there. When it hit the water, he hit it. I was sitting on my rock, man. Hit it when it hit the water. Pretty good fighter. Let's get over here. Oh, dude, this bluegill is hitting harder. Hit harder and fought harder than any of those catfish have. Look at this gigantic bluegill. Holy cow, y'all. A stud. That's a nice bluegill. Awesome. Let's let him go. We're getting packed. Oh, he's on there. He's on there. Not even where I thought he was. That's a bad sign. That is a bad sign. He probably had it for a while. Another good bluegill. Yep, swallowed my hook. I did not know. I didn't know he was there. I mean, I knew he was playing with it. Oh, dadgummit. Well, that was your free show right there, because he just took off right out of my hands. Sorry about that. Camera overheated and shut off. Don't know when, but it looked down and I was reeling this guy in, and it was off. But this right here, this is a bait thief. That's all this guy is. Just happened to see my line move, and he just happened to have enough of that in his mouth. I put on a smaller chunk than I have been, so we'll credit that to catching that dude. I've been thinking for months now about shellcracker and the diet. They eat snails and little freshwater mussels. And I'm like, surely you can fish with those. You fish for sheep's head with barnacles. You take barnacles and you scrape them off a post, you crush them up, and it's basically like snot on a hook. I was like, why couldn't you do that with a clam or a mussel or snail, freshwater, and try that? And finally I decided, you know what, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get out here with some mussels. This is like $15 worth of mussels from the grocery store. Oh, there he is, there he is. $15 worth of mussels, and we are pulling some fish out, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to be catching them right now on an idea. This is a nice fish. I don't know what it is. Catfish. Bigger catfish, I think. Not much. Still tiny, still what you would throw back. You could honestly take this fish right here and bait for a flathead with it, live. This would be live flathead bait in a lot of places. Something I've never really tried to do, but lots of people out there do it. But he's actually one of our bigger ones, I think. So kind of glad we got another one. What a mixed bag, y'all. Are y'all excited? Like I'm tickled pink. We're getting a mixed bag of bluegill. I mean, bluegill aren't in the bag because we're throwing those back. But man, multi-species are hitting a new to me bait. Like, and I want to know, have you tried these? Have you ever tried just taking some mussels from the grocery store and seeing if you can catch a fish on them? I have never, and this is awesome. It's awesome. I really didn't know how it was going to go. I honestly kind of expected it to be a wasted video. Definitely trying to cast easy, because these things will fling right off the hook. Right off the hook, getting bit, getting pulled, and got a fish on. What do we got this time? Thinking a catfish, not really sure. Got some spectators now. Finally got out. Oh, what do we got? We got a drum. Dude, species 3. A nice drum coming in. I say nice, it's nice for this little creek. If you're questioning why I'm not, oh, is that a stripe? Dude, that's either, that is a stripe or a white bass. Sorry, I really can't tell. Come here. Oh, dude, check this out. Check it out. On the mussels, we got a striped bass. A striped bass on the mussels. So apparently there's a difference. If this fin right here is completely broken between the two, it's one of them. I think it's a stripe. And also there's something like a rough tooth patch. Ooh, it's rough. Y'all tell me what that means. Rough tooth patch and broken dorsal fin on the back, like midway broken fin. On freshwater mussels, y'all. Normally, if we were like just out meat fishing, oh, this is a keeper, like we would throw that in. I don't think they have a limit here, but it may be 15 inches. Not sure. I think in Mississippi it's a hard 15 inches you got to get, but here I'm not too sure about. What I do know is he don't want to give up the hook. Dude, a striper hit it. Let's get him in the sunshine, not trying to show him off to the people on the other side of the water, and we're gonna let him go. I thought that was a drum, guys. You think, well, you're stupid, you can't tell the difference. Like, I completely did not expect this fish. Like, so unexpected to catch that. Hardly ever even caught any of those here, period. And as all of the new generation would say, let's go. Let's go, baby, let's go. Striper. Not a bad one. Little bitty fish. Definitely not a big one. Not a big one. There he is. And hard fighting little bluegill. A hard fighting little bluegill. Well, everybody, as the saying goes, that was more fun than a barrel full of monkeys, and I hope that you enjoyed it and had fun too. Trying out a bait that it's been on the back of my mind for a long time, and it did not disappoint. A multi-species slam, if you will. We caught about 5 little fingerling catfish, and I came specifically for shellcracker, and those catfish were just an added bonus. But I was shocked at the number of bluegill we caught. What did we catch, like 20? I don't know. I didn't really keep count, but there were a solid 10, I would say, that would have went in the bucket. Like, if we were keeping them, I would have kept a solid like 8 or 10 of those bluegill today, and that's out of one spot. I didn't move. I didn't have time to move today, so you know, got home from work about 4 o'clock. Don't have a lot of time to get out and go fishing. Took out a brand new bait today. Came to a proven place to sometimes catch a few fish. It's kind of hit and miss. And man, bluegill, catfish, and that surprise striper. 15 or 16 inch striper. The more I talk about it, the longer the fish gets. But hey, if you like this video and want to see more videos like it, trying other baits or just getting out and doing some classic old fishing from the bank, be sure you drop a comment down below, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and you know where to find us at, right here on the J-Line.